Rafael COBOS. I'm a professor of anthropology and archaeology at the University of Yucatan in Mexico, in Merida. It's a wonderful opportunity to be in Paris with the support of LabEx, because I'm being exposed to another colleagues and other professors. I'm also getting involved with all kinds of activities such as conferences and talks that deal with different types of research, and also some of the investigations or research that is directly linked to climatic change. All of these colleagues and archaeologists working in different parts of Europe and the world are just providing all this information, which to me it is really important, something that I cannot get access to in Mexico. But here is one of the great opportunities to learn more. So this is a process where I'm working, I'm teaching, but also I'm getting information. And in terms of knowledge, it's the best experience that a professional can get. The impact is that I'm going to be able to find, first of all, similarities. Okay, what is so similar to what I've been doing in Mexico versus in comparison to colleagues here in Europe or somewhere else do. And also pay attention to whatever is not similar, the differences. Those are also important. Why is it that perhaps the Maya in southeastern Mexico were doing things completely different to what is being reported in, for example, Northern Africa or the Middle East? So to me, it's also one way to learn more about what I'm doing. Well, one of the things that I'm thinking is that perhaps try to invite students and professors to come to Mexico. There are bilateral agreements between Mexico and France. So one of the venues, one of the opportunities here is to explore that and exploit that, use that as an opportunity for a scholar to go down to Mexico and also be exposed to whatever is being done in terms of archaeology and ancient cultures there. And the other thing is that, if there will be more opportunities to come back and to learn and attend to seminars, conferences, that's for sure one of the things that I'm thinking of doing in the future. And number three, a strong collaboration in terms of publishing, organizing symposiums between Mexican scholars and French scholars. As a matter of fact, there are some scholars from here that will do an important symposium this fall in Mexico, also related to the topics that they are studying in the New World. First of all, as a researcher, as a scholar, is to get all the French literature related to the topics that I'm studying and working on in Mexico. The French scholars have produced a tremendous amount of information in terms of articles, in terms of books related to the topic that I'm working on. So to me, have access to that, which is also kind of impossible to do in Mexico. And even if I try to wait for any of the books to be translated, sometimes that would be impossible. No one will do the translation. So also being exposed to all of this specialized literature, I'm gaining more knowledge with this, and I'm bringing a lot of these books and articles back to Mexico so I can use them while I'm teaching or share that with other colleagues in Mexico. That's the way science works, and that's the way that knowledge improves from a scientific perspective.